Has anyone ever said something, tweeted something, posted something, emailed something that you wish you could take back? Well, in episode 97 of Keep It 100, we're going to talk about the power of words, and I'm going to spin it into a hopeful, optimistic kind of take. Because I've had 3 examples in my life, and many more, but 3 I'll talk about today, where the power of words transformed my experience and all of those around me. Sometimes we say things and we don't even think about it. And then your kids may be like, Dad, remember you said this about when you grew up, or you said this about that neighbor, or whatever. And then sometimes you say things and years later people say, oh, I'll never forget when you said that. It stuck with me. And the power of words can resonate and echo in someone's heart for so long. And these 3 examples that really sat with me, Mr. Todd Leiweke, CEO extraordinaire of many, many things, including the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Minnesota Wild, the Seattle Seahawks. And while I was with the Seattle Kraken, he was my leader. And the line he would say to every single person who came on board, and at this point, COVID time, it was a lot of remote stuff, he'd welcome them, he'd make them feel a part of the team instantly. And his last line, and anyone who was part of the organization knows what it was, welcome to the team, Sarah, make us better. It was an affirmation, it was a welcome, and it was kind of like this aspirational ask. You're here now, and you're here for a reason. Now, let's level up. I loved that make us better. The other one that stood out to me was my boss at WWE, Mr. Duncan Leslie, who was an incredible leader. And I'll never forget that strenuous time at a lot of jobs where it's the midway point of the year, the end of the year, and you do your appraisals or your reflections, and it's all tied to getting bonuses and did you hit the benchmarks? And I remember him calling and he says, hey, let's set up our appointment because I want to talk about your trajectory. He didn't say, let's do the mid-season appraisal. Let's critique you and judge you. He said, I want to talk about your trajectory within this company, within this role. He had brought me in the year before, and he doesn't want to break it down in some potentially negative phrasing. He wants to talk about development, growth, trajectory. Going in, fortunately, it was a positive review, but he teed it up about trajectory. And whatever the information I was about to get, I was more prepared because of the words he used in that moment. And then the final one that I want to talk about is a good friend of mine, Mr. Saul Blinkoff. And this is insane. I've been on brainstorms and projects with this guy. He's a Disney animator and an animator of many things. He's worked on a lot of projects for Netflix and things like this. And we were in a brainstorm early on, and I'm having absolute imposter syndrome. What am I doing with a legend in the industry like this? And as we're talking and ideating, I may have said something, someone else may have said something. And then Saul jumps in and he goes, you know what? I'm going to stand on Beth's shoulders on that one. I'm going to stand on her shoulders and I want to think da-da-da-da-da. The other line he said all the time that I loved was, hey, I'm going to lock arms with Johnny. And I think what we can do is da-da-da-da-da. He created the power of a force of a team in a virtual space by just using specific words that completely connected the experience and made us all feel like a part of something. It made us feel like we belonged. Whether or not we did, I don't know. But he sure made us feel that way, as did Todd and as did my man Duncan. So just big ups to these guys, big ups to those who think about the words they use, who intentionalize their messaging, their leadership, their coaching, because we never know what we say and how that's going to hit with people, and the words really matter. Thank you for watching Keep It 100 number 97, and thank you for creating happy.